What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Meet the Jacksons. If this is your first time, my name is Eric, and as you can see, it's just me. Melanie is not here. She's nowhere to be found, but that's okay. She's out doing her own thing, and it's just us, just you and me. We're gonna have a little conversation. We're gonna do this. We good. But the reason why I want to come and do this video today is to kind of elaborate on one of our previous videos. If you have not heard, spoiler alert, we are having a baby girl. Yeah, come on somebody. We're ecstatic about that, excited, and we released a video, which I'll put a link to up here. In that video, Melanie finds out that we're pregnant and she reveals it to me, and it shows my reaction. And looking back at the video, I was like, I seem so calm, I seem so reserved, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but this video is pretty much just for me to elaborate a little bit more on it, not to explain because I don't have to, but I've seen some other videos where others are like they're going ballistic once they find out, as they should, because it's an extremely happy moment. But my reaction was not like that. It was a lot more calm, a lot more chill, as a lot of people say. So before I go into that, as far as the reason for my reaction, let me give some context. We have a video, it's called Couples Tag. I'll leave a link to that up here also for you to check it out. In that video, we have some questions, and one of the first questions that we answered was, what are your biggest fears/insecurities in marriage and why? If you check out the video, you'll see that my answer was, my biggest fear is that I'll never have a child. You're probably saying that that's a weird thing to have a fear of. Unless there's a specific reason, unless there's something that happened, unless there's some medical condition or something like that. But nothing like that is the issue, and nobody put that thought in my mind, but yet I still had that particular thought that was kind of like a gray cloud always hovering over me. And so I never would tell anybody about it. I rarely even told my wife. I think in that video, that was her first time actually finding out. But it was just something weird and internal that I felt in my heart, in myself, that it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't get to experience it. I wouldn't have the joy of experiencing it or anything like that. But I didn't talk about it because I felt like I didn't want to give it any power, so to say. So in comes this video. The question is asked, just like I'm talking to you right now, and I say, my biggest fear is that I'll never have a child of my own. She was kind of taken back. We kind of talked about it for a little bit, and it was just left there. Fast forward to the moment whenever I actually found out that I was gonna have a child of my own, of our own, and my reaction, it was so chill, it was so relaxed. The reason for that was that all of that emotion that I had put into the fear that I had of not having a child, the times that I tried not to talk about it, that I tried to act like it wasn't real at all, it kind of came full circle and it just went away. It was like God honestly took that off my plate. Like,
bro, like, don't even worry about that because there you go, your beautiful baby girl.
In that moment, I was just experiencing it, and I was just mentally going through the thoughts of how many times that the thought of not being able to experience this moment, this amazing moment, came to my mind and how it made me feel on the inside. The whole time I was looking at the pregnancy test and looking at Melanie and looking at the test and looking at Melanie, that's the thing that was going through my mind. And it was joy, and it was happiness, and it was relief, and all these emotions all bottled up into one. And it was like I didn't know what to do. But it had me thinking afterwards about how God is so faithful. God is extremely faithful. He's just so amazing to us that despite this negative thought and this negative cloud that was hovering over me for so long, he still showed up. Like, I seriously believed it internally, and I didn't want to give it any power, but I felt like it still had its hooks in me, stealing from me the anticipation, the joy of the anticipation of even wanting to experience that moment. And so I kind of blacked out or put the thought of having a child out of my mind. And even that's a great experience, to be happy about potentially having a child of your own, you know what I'm saying? And I missed out on that. Like, we would talk about it, and we talk about names and stuff like that many times, but still, it was like that gray cloud over me for the longest time. I was just thinking about how God didn't give us a spirit of fear, and this whole time I was living and walking in fear. I might be diving a little bit too deep into this particular thought, but it was seriously something that was a negative feeling internally. It didn't make me feel good about the lead up to finding out that we were gonna have a child. And in that moment, it was just like God was like, I don't know what you was worried about. I got you. I had you. I will have you. And all those emotions were what I was processing at that time. It's seriously hard whenever you have something like that in your life that you're dealing with, that you don't want to really give power to, but it's always there and you always feel it, and it's not the best thing because you might not talk about it to everybody. But I hope that talking about how I felt in that moment, and whenever you go back and watch the video, if you see me going through that particular moment and I don't seem like I'm jumping for joy, or I don't seem like I'm ecstatic and happy and stuff like that, or the definition or what other people may presume happy looks like in that moment, it's not because I'm not, because I'm extremely thankful and I'm extremely happy for my wife and I for this next chapter of our life. But these are the things that were going on internally with me, and I don't know what kind of stuff you have gone through that is like that, but I just hope that being open and honest like this helps you to be open and honest with other people and the people that you care about, so that you can release that stuff, because God is able to heal. God is able to remove those negative thoughts and stuff like that and allow us to have a life abundantly blessed. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. I hope that this video gives hope to somebody out there. And I know y'all miss my wife. I miss her too. But we will definitely be seeing y'all next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it and if you found this entertaining, please give us a like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that you see all the videos that we have coming out soon. And I will see y'all later. Peace.